As you make yourself comfortable, and gently close the eyes. Get in touch with this body. Come in contact with this body. This body as if you're touching it, connecting it for the very first time. From a new, from a fresh approach. Let there be a childlike curiosity, a childlike surprise as you visit different parts of the body. Inside this body, the body which you feel you know to some extent, or let's say, very much we feel that we own this body. This body, when it is on its own, not influenced by the mind, by the subconscious, the body has its own attitude of fearlessness. Today we shall touch, we shall contact, we shall aspire to feel that fearlessness of the body. Keep gently moving from one part to the other part. Feeling, knowing the surface level state of the body through different sensations, feelings. This body which is covering, which is a shield to that divine spark, to that pure light, to that pure substance, must be definitely fearless. It is only the anxiety, the worry, the fear of the subconscious which grips over this body. And at this moment, we are simply aspiring to separate these two. We are trying to separate the body. We are trying to separate the hold, the grip of the subconscious. With that simple kinesthetic touch to the body, as it goes deeper and deeper, it will show naturally the difference, the original state of the body, and the layers of the influence and the effect, the long effect of the subconscious on the body. As this aspiration grows, the stillness, the steadiness shall also grow. Initially, all sorts of fears, anxiety, worry about the body, about the health, about the so-called illness, the experience of illness in the past, and the anxiety or worry of some illness to be experienced in the future may come to a surface, may come to the surface of the mind as a practical means of overcoming this subconscious fear. Each time that something of it comes to the surface, we allow something that is more enlightened, a more enlightened part of our being to impress on the body, to impress the necessity of an entire trust in the divine's grace. So there are two things. First, we are letting the body show its original fearlessness. On the other hand, there is a higher, a deeper support. We may also at this point call it a psychological support, which is growing in the entire trust in the divine's grace. The certitude that this grace is always working for the best in each of us self, through each of the cell of this body. The grace is always working. And by the grace, through the grace, from within the determination, to submit entirely and unreservedly to the divine's will is flowering, is growing. I'll be quiet for next 3 minutes or so. Let us try to connect to the core, to the pure core of the body, where there is absolute steadiness. Like a vigilant, fully armed soldier, the body feels absolutely fearless. The body knows that all kinds of illness, as minor or as major as it looks, is only the face of falsehood. Is only a kind of test to realize, to understand, to feel the fearlessness of the body. With this single aspiration, in next few minutes, let's take deep dive inside the body. Intuitively going deeper and deeper within the body. To connect, to feel that reservoir of original life force which holds the consciousness, which holds the divine quality of fearlessness right inside the body, not only in the mind, but very much in the body. As we move deeper and deeper within the body, the string of the breath may feel very subtle, thin, this very subtle and thin string of breath is the representative of the divine grace that as deep as we keep going, the divine's grace, the divine's protection is constantly there. This grace reveals part, that part of our being which is more enlightened, it reveals this part for us to see, to feel, to be taken to that fearless core nature of the body. At this point, let us try to be aware of three things. A portion of our awareness that is moving in very much physically, connecting to the body. There is no imagination. Layer by layer, we are crossing the currents of sensations and moving into the depths of the body. Secondly, that subtle string of each breath. We are constantly connected with it. And thirdly, we let that true fearlessness, that true courage, we let that attitude, that original attitude of the body, slowly come to the surface on its own, and let it expand and capture and take its grip over the entire being. Very sincerely and honestly, going deep within is our job. While we do this, we may come across some visions or memories, some sounds or suggestions from the past. We simply offer it to the grace and keep marching forward into the depth of the body. With a single aspiration. For this aspiration, let's make it so strong, so one-pointed, so pure, to meet, to feel the fearless, the absolute courageous nature of this body. This body that is well designed for the divine spark to reside in. The body is as if the Raksha Kavach there, protecting layer for the spark. How fearless it must be. How courageous it must be. If it really drops, absolutely drops all the subconscious notions, so-called fears, the same body which may appear fragile is actually in its originality can be absolutely fearless, can be courageous and strong, holding the strength of an entire army. I'll be quiet for next 2 minutes. With this single aspiration, we shall keep moving inside the body with the singular focus to meet the courageous body. throughout the day, today, and always. Let us try. Let us be fully conscious and vigilant for letting this body be, function through its original nature of fearlessness. Letting the body reject all the grips of subconscious and unconscious attacks of fear, of anxiety, etc. As and when you open your eyes, see through that depth of fearlessness of the body. Let the eyes be absolutely fearless. Let the same eyes be constantly connected to the true self of the body, the most courageous, absolute fearless. Take your own time. Thank you.